Welcome back. Last week we had the Minneapolis Miracle. On Saturday we saw the Bismarck Century Stunner, and if you haven't seen it yet, brace yourselves because Bismarck and Century played an instant classic on the hardwood. Here to tell us all about it and relive the madness is our own Jody Norstedt. And Jody, aside from the wild finish, this was an important game, wasn't it?
You're exactly right, Kelly. This was an opportunity for Bismarck to sweep its rival and remain undefeated in WDA play. Instead, we have Century all of a sudden looking like the hottest team in the state with 7 straight wins and just 1 game back of the conference lead. Let's not keep you in suspense any longer. As I mentioned, Bismarck coming in with a lot of confidence, still undefeated against North Dakota teams. Tanner Davis had a huge first half. The Demon senior was knocking down shots, getting rebounds. He ended up scoring 15 points in the first half. And the Demons led 33-22 at the break. They led by as much as 18 early in the second half. Jordan Wilhelm happy. But then Century's offense starts to wake up. Kate Amundsen sporting the mask of Zorro with a sweet baby hook. The senior had a team-high 17. UMary commit Josh Sipes starts to take over from there. This triple cut Bismarck's lead to 2 at 61-59. Moments later, it's Sipes again scoring on the drive to tie the game with 30 seconds left. After scoring 4 points in the first 33 minutes, he scores 9 points in the final 2:45. But Bismarck's clutch performer answers. Ian Schaefer hits the pull-up jumper. Bismarck leads by 2 with 3 seconds left. The Demons closing in on a 10-0 conference record. Century needs a miracle, and well, just listen up. The Patriots pull off a complete stunner. We have another look, don't worry. Cade Lynch is the guy inbounding it. The 6'6" Cade Amundsen is the guy that makes the catch here and passes to Trey Mattern for the 3 and the win. Might as well call it the Mattern miracle. Here's what the hero had to say after catching his breath.
Yeah, Lynch threw a great pass to Amundsen, and Ami did a great job going up and getting it, and I happened to be open next to him, and I was yelling his name, and he did a great job of getting me the ball.
Well, Coach Mattern drew up a great play. I had a down screen for Sipes. They lobbed it up to me. I caught it, and we had T streaking down the side. Hit him, and he hit the game winner. Props to T.
Props to T indeed. So after that madness, here's how the standings shake out. Bismarck has a half game lead on Mandan for first. Century and Minot round out the top 4. We could see another shakeup as soon as tomorrow night with Century playing at Mandan. The Braves opened their season with a 5-point win over the Patriots back in early December. Here are a couple of games to keep an eye on the next couple of nights on the Class B scene. Tonight, it's a battle between 2 teams that are hoping to prove that they are contenders. Oak Grove is ranked 6th in the state and visits undefeated Richland. Andrew Christensen is averaging 26.5 points per game this season for the Grovers, who have only suffered 1 loss, that being this game to defending state champ Hillsborough Central Valley. The Grovers have some big wins this year, but this would add a lot to their resume. On the other hand, this would be the signature win for Richland if they can get it. On the girls' side, I'm looking forward to Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion traveling to Carrington. The Lobos are riding a 6-game winning streak. And after a victory over 5th-ranked Edgley-Cole Montpelier last Thursday, the Holland sisters, Anna and Ellie, providing a huge punch for this team that boasts a 14-1 record. Carrington, meanwhile, has won 4 straight to get to 11-3. It's a battle of 2 of the top 4 scoring offenses in the state. So I expect some points. Kelly, Carrington beat Lemoore LM 3 times last season. You know the Lobos are going to have revenge on their minds. That'll be fun. Back over to you.
All right, great stuff. Thank you so much, Jody. Well, that is all for North Dakota high school action, but now to tell us all about the South Dakota hoop scene, let's bring it over to the birthday boy, Jason Andera. Jandy?
You snuck that in, Kelly. Well, let's talk about a lot of the great action in South Dakota as well this weekend. Let's start with the 1 versus 2 matchup in boys Class A that took place last Friday night in Madison, and it was a close game for the most part. This future Jackrabbit, Aaron Fegan, went for 22 points, and it was a close game most of the night, like I said. But let's move right to the 4th quarter, where number 2 Sioux Falls Christian held a 1-point lead. Here's Jaden Yankee from Madison keeping it close. He made it within 2 points right there inside 5 minutes, but then Sioux Falls Christian puts it into another gear. There's Michael Ustra taking it in for 2. Mitchell Goodberry finds the hoop, adds it to a 6-point lead, and Colin Oppold really ran the table. 12-2 run to finish the game. They win 75-63.
Yeah, you know, our guys are really excited for this game because of the 1 versus 2 thing. They were really pumped for this, and I think, you know, it really helped too that we have some good depth on our team. So our guys were able to, our top 5 were able to be fresh, and that allowed them to make a lot of those plays in the 4th quarter.
All right, let's move on to the Corn Palace on Saturday, where the 36th annual Hanson Classic took place, and it didn't disappoint. White River taking on Aberdeen Roncalli. This is Gus Reed. He became the all-time leader in scoring at Roncalli, surpasses the 1,315-point mark. He ended the night with 27 points, but the Tigers were too much in the second half. White River stays undefeated, 65-63. Let's hear from Gus Reed and Eldon Marshall.
Yeah, you know, coming in the game, I knew I was 7 points away. It was something I really tried not to think about that much, but, you know, I knew it was there, and when I made the layup to break it, it was a cool feeling, but we were down, so I was kind of more focused on trying to get the win tonight.
We took care of business at the end. We made stops, and just emphasize again, you know, it comes down to making stops, which we did at the end there, and making free throws. We had guys make free throws at the end, and you know, hopefully we still got a lot of work to do.
All right, T and Flandreau matched up after that, and look who's back for the Titans. Noah Friedel returns from a 4-game absence. You know, a easy 21 points in his return, and they kept building on that lead. 9-point halftime lead. There's Justin Hone putting it in, then coming right back for the Flyers. Nathan Kneebone's 3 gives the Flyers a 2-point lead, and Zach Wilbur comes back, gives them a 1-point lead. There's only 20 seconds left in the game. Look at that great pass by Dylan LeBrun, finding his man, and they go up by 2 points with just 10 seconds left. Inbound for T. Hone with the shot. No good. Rebounded Chris Morales. He is fouled with no time left, so he is a lonely man standing at the free throw line trying to sink 2 to take it to overtime. He hits the first one. Oh, the second one just doesn't go in. And Dylan LeBrun and Flandreau sneak out a win over ranked T area.
We never really beat anybody like ranked this year so far. So then this is our first win versus a ranked team, so I think that's going to boost our confidence a lot.
I mean, they made some winning shots too. They had some runners in the lane and a 3 to tie it up. But yeah, it was a great high school basketball game. That's why people love basketball.
That is why people love basketball. Let's take a look at the last game of the night. We had Sioux Valley going against Bridgewater Emory. Both teams hadn't lost a game in the class, but Sioux Valley was the team that came out strong. A putback by Jake Schneider. Then the big man Trevor Hansen gets it going with Sioux Valley. And they're out to a big early lead. Then a little fancy move here by Sawyer Schultz to keep him in the game, but too much Hansen. 28 points on the night for Sioux Valley, despite this nice little dipsy-do shot by Sawyer Schultz. That was nice, by the way, but wasn't enough. 75-67 win for the Cossacks. Another big moment this weekend, Matthew Moores, already a third-year varsity player for the Yankton Bucks, and he's only a freshman. He just keeps doing incredible things. His latest incredible thing, a 42-point game to lead Yankton to a 61-47 win over Aberdeen Central on Saturday, and that 42 points was a school record. He broke his own record that he set as an 8th grader with 41 points. He was also tied with a 43-year-old record posted by Chad Nelson back in 1974. So Matthew Morris keeps doing great things for Yankton, and I think he's going to do a few more scoring records before his career is over, that's for sure. Back to you, Kelly.
All right, great stuff. Thanks, Jandy. And Morris has also already been offered by Creighton, which I just found out over the weekend. So congratulations to him. Well, next on the show, a national tennis tournament took place over the weekend in Sioux Falls with 2 local athletes competing. Elena Lanson brings us more when Midco Sports Tonight returns.